What to look out for if you want to avoid feeding a narcissist's obsession with themselves. Constantly needing attention and affirmation, as well as being emotionally nasty and manipulative, makes dealing with a narcissist difficult and taxing. Narcissists are notorious for being self-absorbed and having a shallow understanding of interpersonal connections. If you frequently give in to a narcissist's demands, you may be encouraging their pathological behavior. One way to do this is to shower them with praise, approval, and admiration on a regular basis. This may seem like the moral thing to do, but it will just satisfy their need for attention and boost their sense of self-importance. One further method we might contribute to a narcissist's fixation is by giving in to their criticism or dismissing their unfavorable feedback. Those who disobey a narcissist's leadership or fail to give them due recognition may be met with a barrage of negative reinforcement. To bolster their own self-esteem, they may resort to insults or harsh judgments of others. A person's surroundings can be severely affected by this kind of behavior. Narcissists also typically leave their victims with unresolved grief. When attempting to break away from the narcissist's mental dominance, survivors of narcissistic abuse may experience feelings of anxiety and helplessness. Leaving a narcissist is crucial for one's mental and emotional well-being, but it can be challenging and distressing. Relationships with narcissists are always toxic and should be avoided at all costs. Get support from friends and family or a professional counselor if you think you've been subjected to narcissistic abuse. It is possible to move past it with the help of friends, family, and professional resources. It's best not to think about the narcissist or the past too much. Constantly second-guessing oneself about how they could have improved their performance can lead to blame and self-criticism. If you give the narcissist control over your thoughts and feelings, even when they are not there, negative emotions like concern and grief can build up. It may take time to adjust to your new surroundings after breaking up with a narcissist. Eliminating roadblocks and replacing them with helpful tools is essential for success. Remember that there may be repercussions if you decide to leave a narcissist before they decide to leave you. They could be upset and resentful at you for taking away their happiness. The narcissist could try to win you back, damage you or leave, and then return even more powerful. The narcissist will be preoccupied with you and their desire to control you regardless of what they do. Because narcissists are so focused with power, removing them will lessen your impact. As I've mentioned before, narcissists prefer to set the agenda. They value agency in breakups as much as other relationship issues. The narcissist values you more when you're hurt and shattered. They don't care what you want or if they make you feel bad. When the narcissist realizes it's in their best interest, the strategy is for them to end the relationship. If they hadn't taken advantage of you and abandoned you when you needed them most, they could have been idealistic. The narcissist will not absolve you of blame if things don't go as planned. There can be no contact at this time because of the seriousness of the situation. You have reached zero contact with the narcissist if you have entirely severed all ties with them, including removing all of their possessions and blocking them across all of their social media accounts. Narcissists will be severely impacted by this. If this doesn't happen, anarchy will break out everywhere. The narcissist has acknowledged that they no longer have power over you if they make first contact. The narcissist is likely to respond in some way. Everything the narcissist does if you keep them in your life or give them access to you is designed to make you feel a certain way. They might put on a brave face and act like everything is all right, but deep down they know it isn't. Narcissists seek to inflict negative emotions on others, whether it's grief, rage, or disgust. To make us feel horrible about ourselves and take the hit, narcissists deliberately put themselves on display. If you can't completely break off contact with them, learning to ignore them becomes critical. Consequently, avoiding or maintaining emotional distance is crucial while adopting the no analysis first position. You will be the focus of the narcissist's attention as they become preoccupied with themselves because of you, and you can bet that they will use you as a yardstick to gauge the quality of their future supplies. All it takes is for the narcissist to think about you for them to become irritated, disturbed, or even feel the need to urinate. Explaining why you're breaking up with the narcissist is pointless, because they will never accept responsibility for their conduct. They believe that nobody else is worthy of power. They want you back so they can eliminate you when the time is right. This whole situation stems from power dynamics. You have to be the one to toss someone under the bus before you can make an impression on a narcissist. Narcissists can't take their minds off of you, so they spend a lot of time beating themselves up over what they could have done differently. The narcissist will never stop thinking highly of you since you are perfect in his or her perspective. Relationships with narcissists are always a bad choice, so keep that in mind at all times. If you're suffering from the effects of narcissistic abuse, talk to someone you trust or a specialist in the field of mental health. You can get over a relationship with a narcissist if you have supportive friends and family and practical resources at your disposal. Thinking about the narcissist or dwelling on the past will leave you mired in negativity and inertia. Get rid of what's holding you back and put in place what will help you move forward. The narcissist's excessive preoccupation with power is another trait to bear in mind. If you leave an abusive partner first, they may feel resentful and resort to compulsive stalking to get back in control. Isolating yourself from the narcissist for a while may be what you need to break free from their hold. It is critical to recognize the symptoms of narcissistic abuse and take action if necessary. Do not give a narcissist power over you. Instead, remember that you are worthy of love and respect. Finding freedom and moving on to a better life isn't simple, but it's possible with the right support and resources. In today's video, I said everything I wanted to. I pray this information is useful to you. If you found this video helpful, you can get updates whenever I post a new one by subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your attention and time.